truly was created to serve as a platform for designers so that they can thrive. Whether or not they have an established brand or they would like to develop a concept. And then also to help them reach their market, to have conversations like we're having here today with Byron Lars, to connect with him on a personal level and to really understand their process and to really understand their brands. I think that's where the magic is.
In high school, when I learned to sew, but even then, it was a means to an end. I asked a friend to make me a pair of pants. She sewed. It was just, I just wanted great pants. And she said no. She didn't even entertain it for a second. She's like, you can use my machine. I will show you how it works. You can get a pattern. But I'm like, I can't get a pattern because they don't there's no pants that I want in there. So I got some newspaper and I made the pattern because I wanted to be an architect. So I took drafting courses. So I knew how to make 3D things flat. Took the measurements and the pants came out great. But a lot of times the fabric tells you what it wants to be. I do a lot of collaging in my work, so sometimes like it's lots of fabrics and so many together, and I'm very disorganized about how I go about it. And I realize that God's doing a lot of this designing because that pile over there just fell into something like, oh my gosh, that's the dress right there. And it's like, it happens too often to be coincidental. And I'm like, why he would bother? I don't know, but I'm really thankful. And sometimes it's like, I'm giving you nothing. You're gonna have to sweat for it. All of it. And learning how to sweat for it is great too. And learning how to be quiet enough to know when it's there before you is great. So that's how fabric works. A lot of times it says what it wants to be, and many times it's like, mum's the word. This is a room full of confident women. I think they all pretty much know they have it going on, but then I've also met enough women over the years, and like famous ones, that like, that's what you present sometimes, and then sometimes like you're not so awesome when you're alone, and you know, it's third grade and you didn't get picked for kickball, whatever conversations go on in our heads to make that. I would just like them all to know that they're awesome.
I think the main takeaways from today's discussion were about fashion, empowerment, supporting each other, and evolving. I think the women today took away from this conversation that fashion is not a singular thing. It is art, it is life, it is creativity, it is who we are today as women. And I hope that they walk away from this event knowing that we're stronger together. There were more than just Byron and Sheila. This was also about Tori. It was about the other women who were in the audience today, and it was about supporting each other.